What is up, everyone? I just quickly want to let you guys know that I still do sessions and stream it almost every day. The demand is higher than usual, so if you want to find out about the current price, then please come by my Twitch channel, as all the information is there and updated, since the prices can go up and down. And of course, these sessions are for any player level, any character, any matchup, VOD reviews, mentality sessions, and anything else. If you're interested to get better at Smash, then please join the Discord link below and DM me for more information. You can also book a session through Metafy, and by using the code ARTOFFALCO, you'll be able to get 10% off. Also, please, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and a comment. Enjoy the video. Falco really do be bringing a blaster and an attitude. This cocky bastard will play around with his lasers to condition you and cool you down, disallow the way you want to play neutral and control the speed of the game into his pace instead, so you now move, shield, or jump according to him, which will give him opportunities to anti-air, dash grab, or pressure you with aerials, all of which can start a commanding combo game which will allow Falco to choose between resetting into another combo, or choose to instead try leading the combo off stage and transition into an edge guard. This will be really important for Falco's general neutral, as rather than playing a speed heavy or pressure heavy game, he will more so try to play a bait and punish game through conditioning and staling your mobility. Meaning walking, standing here and there, and being patient with the movement can be equally as important as dashing or jumping to counteract his opponent's first or second intention, especially since he also has a reflector with the ability to also hit his opponents and try forcing approaches. Finding the right opener will be really important for Falco, as just winning neutral inefficiently for damage can actually work against him, as once the percents start getting too high and his kill confirms stop working, then he'll now potentially struggle to kill, and things might start to turn on him since he's a lightweight with a very exploitable recovery, even though it can be flexible. Falco has a ton of options in neutral and will always have a solid solution for each intention that he reads. You mainly want to remain at mid-distance, where you'll be able to safely pressure with down tilt, dash grab, forward air, dash up tilt, or you anti-air with short hop aerials or full hop aerials if you read them jumping. At higher percents, these anti-airs will be rewarding not just with aerials as hard-hitting moves, but up tilt and up smash will be extremely good for calling out jumps if you see them coming. Up tilt will always be the move you should be going for if the opportunity is there, whether you read rolls, techs, jumps, landings, or as a whiff punish against anything slow, as the reward will always be incredible. And for other kind of shield mix-ups, he can land with up air, land and space down air, which are relatively safe unless the opponent have extremely quick options out of shield, or land with neutral air, which also can beat out a parry. From the distance where down tilt is a threat, you might also want to try options such as shield dash towards the opponent or dash away into a whiff punish if their options are way too safe on shield. The whiff punish is not only possible with a perfectly timed dash grab, but it can also work with phantasm, and as long as you hit with the end part of the move, it'll also lead into a combo. Dash attack is the one move that you'll most likely only use at extremely high percents to try killing with, as grabbing or dashing into up tilt is typically better, as well as his jab being a last resort get off me option. He does have a really low short hop, but the highest full hop and double jump in the game, making him really hard to anti-air, as well as he'll be able to mix up approaching from really high up if the opportunity comes. And what he lacks in speed for neutral, he makes up for with speed and contesting landings with the highest burst option upwards. And most of the time, even when attempting a fast fall and air dodge, Falco will more than likely always be able to try frame trapping you. He may also lack an oppressive shield pressure, but he makes up for it in his ability to shield poke with all the different kind of moves that he has in starting combos. So, for example, damaging his shield with down tilt and then shield poking with up tilt, up smash, up air, forward air, or neutral air. And even when you try angling your shield up, down tilt can still shield poke, as well as he'll now be able to land and grab. Weaving in and out of these objectives together with lasers to set the pace is really important. Just be careful, as if you hit a laser too close, you'll get punished. So make sure you stand far enough away before you shoot, as they can also be used to get your opponent into the perfect percent for a kill confirm. Once Falco gets the right hit on you, it can feel like a bit of a cutscene with little answers. His up throw can lead into many things. At starting percents, you'll go for a short hop and very slightly delay the up air, fast follow it and do an immediate one right after. This will result in Falco being able to catch double jumps and try continuing the combo. As if they air dodge at any point, Falco will try to punish it with up tilt. The best combo will usually be to up throw and do an instant jump, double jump up air, neutral air, fast fall it to drag down opponents while slightly moving it back so that they end up in front of you and either go for another grab or up tilt. The instant jump, double jump is usually done by pressing Y or X twice immediately after each other and press A for the up air right after the second jump input. Once you hit mid percents, you might be able to string 2 or 3 aerials. Even if Falco misses his aerial or miscalculates how high or low he needed to jump and the opponent air dodges, Falco will usually be able to frame trap with landing neutral air or even better, down air for more crazy extensions. And while back air will work at certain mid-high percents, it'll certainly never kill unless the opponent DIs it very badly. And in the cases where only one aerial would connect, it'll typically be better to try using neutral air or forward air to launch someone off stage for edge guards if that choice seems to be more valuable. Otherwise, you could also jump down air and try setting up for another down air off stage. Or if they don't tech on stage, it'll probably lead into another down air or drag down neutral air extensions. At high percents, you can up throw and try to up air right after to try scoring a kill, which will mostly only happen if the opponent DIs this badly. DI away from him will most likely get you hit by the laser, which can allow for up air to connect. And even though you could try to DI away the up air hit to try surviving, not only can Falco mix you up and hit you on the other side to mix up your DI, since he'll now launch you to the left, which needs to be predicted if you want to DI it correctly as well. But even then, some characters at certain percents will die even with the correct DI, especially if Falco hits the upper middle hit, and so DI behind will usually be best, in which case Falco could try to threaten with a back air, but the opponent will typically be able to jump out of the situation, which Falco can still try to chase down if he predicts it to get some extra damage. Obviously, landing an aerial and up tilting right after can be really good for catching jumps out of shield. Just be careful, as the up tilt is very punishable against shield. Up tilt combos are more or less the same as the up throw combos. At low percents, you'll typically do 1 or 2 up tilts into either the same up air concept, or you instantly jump double jump up air into neutral air drag down. If they somehow get out of the drag down, Falco will be able to dash grab, phantasm, or chase jumps with aerials and still try to keep things going. Mid-percent combos will look more or less the same. The only big difference is that at high percents, it'll lead into a back air for a kill confirm, or up air at even higher percents to kill. You can also get an up throw or even up tilt into full hop, slightly delay forward air, and fast fall it to try dragging someone down for an extension onto platforms. And can even be done with an instant jump double jump up air into forward air at low percents. This can also work with full hop down air or neutral air onto top platforms. And at the right percents, up throw to up air will just straight up kill when it's done from a platform. You can also down throw into a forward air drag down combo, mostly against floatier characters or middleweight characters who are a bit smaller. To get this, you'll need to dash, short hop forward air, and fastball with good timing or as soon as possible while drifting it slightly backwards. Against any of the fast fallers who DI away to avoid the forward air, you'll still be able to phantasm and lead into a combo as well. Down throw into dash up tilt can work against smaller characters as well. A rising neutral air for anti-airs or out of shield at starting percents can lead into a fastball forward air, or dash up tilt in a few cases. However, as soon as they are above 20% and start dying away, it'll typically stop comboing. If you however only hit with the last hit of neutral air, it'll force a tech chase at low percents. If you land with neutral air before the last hit comes out, it'll always lead into a grab or up tilt. At high percents, it might also be worth it to try up smash since it's one frame away from working, so there is a risk of opponents shielding it. Hitting the initial sweet spot of down air low to the ground can true combo into almost anything and kill confirm for a very long time. Rising to down air like this won't be safe, but it can be used on occasion as a mix-up. And if you hit the sweet spot while rising the aerial, it'll still combo at mid to high percents into up tilt, neutral air, or up airs. And hitting the long-lasting sour spot while rising will let you combo at mid to high percents into jab, tilts, grab, and eventually phantasm. If you don't want to take the combo, you could also just take the tech chase to try making reads as well. Except for rising up air comboing off of anti-airs, you could also land this aerial for the safest kind of shield pressure and lead into combos. The launch angle will either be straight up or a bit to the sides depending on if you hit with the top part or the side part of up air, which will mostly only be relevant at high percents. Back air, while being a fairly decent and safe move to land with on shield while it's spaced, it'll typically be a more effective move to anti-air short hops or full hops with by rising with it as it's quick and it auto-cancels with a fastball. Doing a rising forward air as an anti-air against any character will reliably lead into a drag down, and the same rule applies in that it'll be more consistent to drift it back slightly and fastball with good timing or as soon as possible. Hitting grounded opponents with it and dragging them down will mostly only work against floatier characters or middleweight characters who are a bit smaller, as it'll typically not work against fastfallers or bigger characters. This can be really good as not only can it lead into a grab or tilt, but also up smash. In a few cases, some characters might crouch too much however, so the up smash will miss, in which case you should just try to up tilt into a kill instead. This can also be decent against bigger bodies to keep them in a combo and extend the cutscene. Otherwise, forward air without hitting the grounded hit will mostly only serve as a high percent kill move. Down tilt can potentially combo into forward air or up air. If they DI out, however, they might be able to avoid the combo. More than likely though, the forward air or up air will hit them out of their double jump and put them in a worse spot. Or if they air dodge, Falco will just end up frame trapping. Forward tilt is another mix-up in neutral or during the combo game to force a tech situation at higher percents to try leading it into an up tilt, down air, or phantasm. Otherwise, it can lead into a forward air or down air off stage if the opponent DIs in and doesn't expect it. And even if they work around it, you can still try to double jump, wall jump, and back air if they don't expect it. The reflector will also work really well with platforms. Forward smash is best used at the ledge to read ledge options, or to punish predictable decisions and jumps in towards Falco. It can also 2-frame just like down smash can. Mastering these combos and kill setups will be important, as it can already be hard enough sometimes for Falco to get what he wants at high percents, as he won't realistically kill with his throws at really high percents if the opponent DIs behind him to avoid the laser, or down to avoid the laser during the back throw. He'll also mostly ledge trap you with his down tilt, which pressures ledge stall. He'll shield into a grab, or neutral air and forward air, which can pressure regular get up and ledge jump. Or he'll stand at roll distance to cover roll with up tilt, try contesting ledge jump with back airs and catching landings with up tilt, and then react to regular get up and get up attack with dash grab or dash up tilt. If he expects double jump aggression, he'll either shield and punish, or he'll dash away and whiff punish. Finishing combos with back air, forward air, neutral air, or even double jump aerials will be great for leading opponents off stage. And as soon as they are off stage, his lasers and the reflector will be really good to hit, as it stops their drift and can put them in a bad spot for another aerial finisher, or you read their jump with a jump aerial. Obviously, just going off stage with his aerials in general, like forward air, neutral air, and down air, can sometimes be good enough, and knowing his limitations and how deep he can go will be key in beating a ton of matchups over time. Keep in mind that the forward air can trade with a few recoveries for a semi-spike, which can be key as well. Falco's recovery will be more flexible if he DIs it right and gets sent high, as he can phantasm while holding forward to drift in, or backwards to drift it back at the end into mix-ups. Otherwise, he'll either phantasm straight to the ledge, which will be punished if predicted, or below it, and then use his high double jump with or without a directional air dodge or wall jump into more mix-ups. His last resort recovery or rare mix-up will typically be the Firebird, as it'll leave him very exposed for a hard punish. You could obviously try to mix up with recovering diagonally upwards towards the stage wall to try stalling out on your 2-frame, and sometimes even keep holding down so the last part of it hits the opponent. Fortunately, Phantasm will also spike off stage. A trick you can do is to Phantasm towards a ledge and hold down on the control stick during, to extend the hitbox and potentially 2-frame. When he is at the ledge, he'll have a pretty decent time coming back to stage, as not only is immediate double jump in with forward air a good quick punish and anti-air, but double jumping in low with a neutral air or up air to cross up a shield can be pretty good as well. His ledge jump and double jump go really high though. Occasionally, as a mix-up, Falco will also try to double jump in with a quick Phantasm to try hitting you. Shielding it will typically be the best way of dealing with this option. However, if he aims for the top of the shield, he'll always be able to mix up with a cross-up by holding in, or fake out the cross-up by holding back. He'll also pass your shield if he does it from far away enough where there's no longer a hitbox. Generally, this will be a greedy way of getting back, however. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like the video if you liked it, and if you want to support my work, then please help me out on Patreon. And to all my Patreons, thank you so much for all the support. And feel free to come by my Twitch, as I stream almost daily from 4 PM EST.